am so excited to be your wife.
We're really doing this.
Yes, we are.
You are making me a happy man, Steffi.
We've been engaged for so long. And we have a baby. It's like time to make it official.
You know who's going to be really excited about this?
Our little flower girl.
Yes, Kelly has been talking about our wedding since we got engaged.
You know what we need to do? We need to get like a little baby tuxedo for Maze.
Okay.
I am so grateful for what lies ahead.
Oh, me too.
So let's do this. Let's get married.
Dad, you're at the top of your game.
Eric, it's so spectacular. I love the way it drapes so beautifully across the shoulders.
Thank you. I'm glad you approve. How does it feel?
Like butter.
Like butter, see? That's exactly what I had in mind. Thank you, Sequoia. Thanks for coming in today.
Oh, Dad, you seem inspired.
Yes, well, since my marriage ended, I feel like recommitting to my arts.
I can see that. Eric, you seem so free now that you've said goodbye to Quinn.
Well, it was a little more strongly worded than goodbye, but you do seem at peace.
Quinn, what are you doing here?
It's good to see you, Eric.
You know you're not allowed in the building. You have very strict orders to stay away. Come on, Eric, tell her.
You know you shouldn't be here.
You agreed to work remotely.
I know, but apparently my badge still works, and, well, I wanted to deliver my latest designs to you in person.
You know that Eric doesn't want you here, and yet here you are.
Eric, can I speak to you alone? I'd rather not stand here being demonized by Brooke.
No, you absolutely may not.
I think you should leave.
Eric.
I'm calling security.
Give us a few moments.
Eric, don't let her do this. She's trying to get under your skin.
I can handle it, Brooke. It'll be all right.
I really hope this is the last time that we have to put up with you. Can't wait till you're out of Eric's life for good.
We'll be right next door if you need us.
Yeah.
What is this? Is this another apology?
No, it's not. It's not why I'm here.
So why are you here? What do you want, Quinn?
We have to do everything we can to stop Quinn from working her way back into Eric's life.
Well, sorry, I thought the office was empty.
No worries. Brooke and I are just here temporarily. Come on in.
Hopefully not for much longer.
The big office is taken by Eric and an uninvited guest.
Quinn.
Wait, Quinn? Thought she's not allowed. Did Eric ask to see her?
No, of course not. She just waltzed her way into the building.
I can't imagine that went well.
She's so predictable. And Eric is so polite. I would have kicked her out by now.
But he didn't?
He didn't.
Eric is alone with Quinn. Right now.
Now that you're here, we can talk about the divorce.
Do we have to?
Is this about your designs? I'm sure they're wonderful, as always.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. And I want to continue challenging myself with my work. Remotely, of course.
The only way you can work at Forrester.
I know. I'm actually enjoying my new setup.
Well, I've yet to hear from your attorney.
Well, you'll be waiting a long time because I haven't hired one.
You haven't hired a lawyer?
No. Whatever the settlement is, I'll take it.
Surprised to hear that.
I've never wanted your money, Eric. I was a single working mother for years. I've been successful on my own. I could take care of myself.
I've never doubted that.
And I've never doubted your sense of fairness. I've really appreciated your generosity over the years. It was your inability to defend me that became a point of contention and concern for me. In every situation, you sided with Brooke and your family over me.
Look at you. You're everything I hoped for and more.
Now you were giving me a lot to live up to.
Well, when I'm right, I'm right.
I have a feeling that you're going to be telling me that a lot over the next few decades.
Yeah, that's correct.
You've given me so much. The most incredible gift, our son, our sweet Hayes. And now we're about to get married.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be so special. Celebrating our commitment to each other in front of our friends and our family. Actually, we should start planning. Like, what are we gonna do? We're gonna get a DJ or a band? Like, honestly, I don't care where or how we do it. I just want our family to be there. And our little Hayes gets to know his other grandparents. And I get to meet your parents.
It's obvious why Quinn is here. She's trying to play on Eric's big, forgiving heart.
I think she has realized by now that ship has sailed.
You really need to push this divorce forward. The less time she has to influence him, the better. I'm not making you uncomfortable, am I, Carter?
Brooke, why would you think that? Talking about an affair he had with the boss's wife, the biggest mistake he's ever made. Why do you think would make him feel uncomfortable? It doesn't, does it?
A little bit.
Of course it does. Give him a break. You put a stop to it.
Well, thank God. You're saving yourself a lot of heartache, trust me. I realize that was the agreement you had with Eric, but I'm glad that you came to your senses and you ended it with her. You told her you wanted nothing to do with her. I just hope that's what Eric is doing right now.
I apologized to you over and over again. I begged and pleaded for your forgiveness, but you refused to forgive me.
I did. Not this time, Quinn, not this time.
I'm not justifying my actions.
You can't. There's no excuse for turning to another man.
Well, if only you could have met me halfway. I tried so hard to get close to you again, to be intimate with you, but you just kept shutting me down. You couldn't get over it. My role in Ridge and Shauna's wedding. You hated the fact that I went against your precious Brooke. A woman who has been campaigning for my removal since day one.
I hated that you betrayed Ridge. And I hated that you betrayed me.
I took responsibility for my actions. And I tried to win back your faith in me. I tried and I tried, but you were having none of it. And then you gave Brooke carte blanche to vilify me day after day after day. I'm your wife. Why is it that you couldn't excuse me when you have absolved so many others over the years? Thomas, Shauna, Brooke, I don't even know how many times, all your ex-wives. Everyone but me. Why is that, Eric? Why couldn't you find it in your heart to forgive me?
When you say you don't want to put this off, you mean it.
Has the grin on my face convinced you yet?
pretty adorable grin.
We got a good thing. When I think about all this, it really makes me emotional, you know? Because we're doing this together, blending our families. You know what we need to do? We really need to pick a date. So everyone's there.
Okay.
Where are your parents living? Like, are they in California? You haven't really told me. And I didn't want to pry because you didn't say anything, but I'm really excited to meet your parents.
Yeah, no, and I know they're gonna love you just as much as I do. But I mean, we have to schedule and make plans right now. I just want to enjoy you, you know, and savor this moment of my soon-to-be wife.
Take advantage. Baby sleeping.
You read my mind. How is it possible? I think you've gotten more beautiful and sexy since you begged me to marry you. Yeah.
While we're talking to Europe, why don't you get some work done?
We know you're busy, Carter, but really, we hope you find time in your very busy schedule to push this divorce forward. And the sooner the better.
Is it love? Is it lust?
I think it's just us. And I wouldn't have it any other way.
I did forgive you, Quinn. I was in our home ready to renew our vows when I found out that you and Carter were having an affair.
You're right. I made a mistake. But I refuse to be defined by that mistake. I turned to Carter for a reason.
So you've said.
Eric, when two people make vows to each other, sometimes they're going to face certain obstacles in that relationship. And they have to be there for each other. They have to attend to each other's needs, mine included. I know I hurt you, Eric, but I'm done apologizing. Because you took Brooke's word over everyone's, including mine. I made a mistake. A big mistake, but you should have defended me. And you didn't. Like earlier, Brooke was standing here talking down to me, and you did nothing. You said nothing. Like you always have.
I defended you to everyone I knew in my life. I stood up for you from the very beginning.
When? Huh? Where was I when this happened? Because I didn't feel protected. I didn't feel particularly cared for. I promise you, there is nothing worse than living with someone who gives you the cold shoulder. Being stuck in a marriage that's lacking warmth and intimacy. I own my mistakes, Eric. But in the end, I'm walking away from this marriage knowing I gave it everything I had. You know, I tried to conform to being the matriarch, the upstanding member of the Forrester family, but you know what? Hey, maybe I'm just not cut out for being queen and having my portrait hanging above the fireplace. But that's okay, because I need to be true to myself. And for the first time in a long time, that's exactly what I'm doing. And I'm proud of the woman I'm becoming.
He's still sleeping.
Emilio's not with Kelly.
Let's go to the bedroom.
No, he's just sleeping in there. He's just sleeping in there.
Oh, that's right. I don't want to scar him for life.
Be here.
Like, Paris could walk through that door at any minute.
Maybe she could. Okay. Maybe it's not the right time.
Okay. All right. I'm just gonna wait.
Yeah. Can you?
After several cold showers.
I can't get enough of you.
Oh, believe me. Look at you. This is taking all my self-control.
We do have the rest of our lives.
That's true. Yes. Yeah. We're tough. We can survive a couple hours.
Yeah, a couple hours. Okay, we should start planning for the wedding. Okay, what do we want? We want, gotta figure out the rooms. Where's my pen? Bridesmaids, we gotta figure it all. We have to figure it out.
Like, I know how important it is for you to do this right.
Yeah, I want to. It's our wedding. I want it to be perfect.
All I want to do is marry you. Right? And give you everything that you want. But, weddings, they take time. And there's all that planning. And you pick a color scheme. You've always been a free spirit. Rule breaker. Let's just break the rules. Not do a traditional thing. We'll do the unexpected.
Are you trying to get a quickie wedding again?
Why not?
Yeah. I adore your enthusiasm, but I want my family there. And I want the opportunity to meet yours. I want to meet your parents. They made you who you are. I can't wait to meet your mom and dad.